Two midfielders who defined control. One thrived in chaos, the other created calm. Different styles, same dominance. This is Modric versus Pirlo. Style and role. Luka Modric played like a storm that never lost control. He pressed, recovered, carried, and created. A box-to-box midfielder who did everything at once, always in motion, always dictating the rhythm. Andrea Pirlo played like time answered to him. Stationed deeper, he built attacks from the back with perfect timing and impossible passes. No pace, no panic, just precision. Modric was energy. Pirlo was intelligence. Category winner, draw, pure ability. Pirlo's right foot was an instrument. His passing range stretched from one touch to 40 yards without losing accuracy. Free kicks, first touch, balance. Technically flawless. But he relied on space and protection behind him. Modric was two-footed, dynamic, and agile. Smaller but impossible to dispossess. He could turn defense into attack in 3 strides and beat a man in tight areas. Pirlo was artistry, Modric was adaptability. Pirlo's technique edges it, but Modric's all-round skill set fits any system or era. Category winner, Modric. Career consistency. Pirlo stayed at the top for more than a decade. Milan, Juventus, and Italy. Over 750 club games, 2 Champions Leagues, 6 Serie A titles, and a World Cup. He evolved with age, slowing the game to his tempo while others burned out. Modric went further, debuting in 2003, still elite 2 decades later. 5 Champions Leagues, 3 La Ligas, and hundreds of games defining Real Madrid's midfield. Pirlo was great for a generation. Modric has been world-class across 2. Category winner, Modric. Both at their best. Pirlo's prime from 2005 to 2007 was pure control. Champions League glory, World Cup triumph, and total command. That 2006 final was a masterpiece. 117 touches, 5 key passes, 1 assist, and a perfect penalty. Modric's peak came in 2018. Ballon d'Or winner, Champions League champion, World Cup finalist. He carried Croatia further than anyone believed possible. Pirlo's peak was elegant. Modric was historic. At their absolute best, Modric's influence reached a higher level. Category winner, Modric. Big game record. Pirlo turned finals into exhibitions, from the 2003 Champions League to the 2006 World Cup. He controlled matches with nerve and intelligence, rarely losing his rhythm. Modric built a resume of his own. 5 Champions League titles, countless semifinals, and decisive performances in every major final. Pirlo decided games with vision. Modric with drive and endurance. If you needed one player in a Champions League final, Pirlo's composure and passing give him the edge. Category winner, Pirlo. Trophy cabinet, Pirlo. 2 Champions Leagues, 6 Serie A titles, 2 Coppa Italias, and a World Cup. Modric, 5 Champions Leagues, 3 La Ligas, 1 Copa del Rey, a Ballon d'Or, and a World Cup runner-up medal. Pirlo reached the top internationally. Modric ruled club football's toughest competition. Quantity and quality are close, but the World Cup lifts Pirlo slightly ahead. Category winner, Pirlo. Legacy and winner. Pirlo redefined the deep-lying playmaker. Calm, graceful, and surgical with the ball. He made simplicity look divine. Modric took that template and added stamina, fight, and longevity. He became the modern standard for complete midfielders. Pirlo made football beautiful. Modric made it eternal. Overall winner, Luka Modric. Pirlo at his best was genius, but Modric stayed there longer, won more, and proved himself across every system and opponent. For that reason, Modric wins. Who wins for you? Tell us in the comments, and subscribe for our next battle.